I don't want to say this game is hard, because it really isn't hard. I don't know. The fighting is, I'm not trying to make excuses here. By no means am I, like, annoyed or anything. The fighting, like, the whole fighting thing, it just sucks when you get 1-2'd like that, because, like, there's really nothing you can do. You've seen it earlier in my recording session there, where it's like I get hit into one guy, and then that guy,
the darkness that was
I get hit into one guy, and then the other guy hits me and kills me.
And it was taking over,
and it's like, okay. And like I said, it's not even like anything you can do about that either. Kinda don't know what to do here. Fuck it. You gotta be kidding me. I didn't think about it till the last second. I dropped it by mistake. I should have held on to it.
I could find a car from there.
Alright. Third time's a charm, and if not, we're gonna make it a charm. You guys don't need to see me fail like 27 times. By the time I complete the sequence, it might even be time to finish at this rate. I think that's what I'm going to do, though. As soon as I get there, I'm just going to pop a flare. Hopefully that helps me. If it doesn't, then I honestly don't know.
Pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Alright. Let me get this. I don't know if this is really even worth it. You know what? Nope. Ow. You gotta be kidding me. Hopefully that's the end of that. I'm not about to die and redo that again. My luck, I might just, though. That's why they put so many checkpoints so often, too. Waken the dark presence in the
I
lodge.
slammed the door shut right in his smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left. No guilt either. Not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me.
Interesting. Well, hopefully I get to keep my shotgun then.
As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist.
Nice.
That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Okay. We got time to continue on. We got a, ooh. The hell? We got a heavy duty flashlight, and I don't know if you were paying attention, but what it did was it actually increased the bar of the flashlight a little bit, so I'll be able to hold it at, like, pointed at people for longer and whatnot. I won't have to change out batteries as often, and, you know, all the fun stuff. Take that. Of course the light went out. That's just fantastic. Billy Mays here with another fantastic product. Fucking miss that. That and the slap chop. I thought it was more inanimate objects. See? I can say the word, I promise. Okay, he's still alive, so... There's a little keypad there. Oh, it's batteries, duh. I'll leave the flashbangs on for now. If any type of object starts moving, I swear to God. I mean, that's different because he pushed it. He's gonna charge. So basically, as soon as I see him do that, I gotta move. That's what it comes down to. There we go. Might as well go back for the batteries. I mean, it's like 2 steps this way. Alright. Let's continue on, shall we? Hopefully by the time I go to record the next session, my phone will be a little bit more charged, so I won't have to keep bringing up the Steam menu so that I can see the time. But I mean, it is what it is. In light, you can hurt them. This game is like the most uselessly helpful game ever. It's giving me these tips and it's like, okay, but I should know that by now. I imagine you could probably do a pass. Well, no. I guess not, eh? I was gonna say I can imagine you could do a pacifist run, but there's certain segments that you need to kill. So, like the one with the bird. The birds. Almost could have walked by that if I didn't get the prompt. Wake attacked by the dark presence.
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
Some of these I have to wonder, because some of these is like the next scene I come across, and others it's like I read them but they never happen. Don't tell me I'm fighting a fucking bulldozer. I'll be so mad. Okay, first of all, I want to move because I can hear the fucking thing behind me. I can't believe this. Nope. You gotta be kidding me. I ran behind the stupid thing. That's just the worst thing in the world. Okay, so I'm running to that. And a flare is definitely not gonna stop that. I don't care what you tell me. Fucking runs them over, oh my god. It's amazing. Okay, run. Run, Wake. Holy shit. Jesus. That was like slightly terrifying, I'm not even gonna lie. I thought that it was the bulldozer behind me. I couldn't even destroy it, so turned out to just be a guy, but still. Damn good cup of coffee. We must have found at least half of them. A quarter of them, a third of them even. Probably a third of them. See anything else? I don't see anything else. See, I know as soon as I get in this thing, it's gonna start chasing me down. Maybe not.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine.
Right on.
The coal mine wasn't far now.
I want to know what this guy's role is. He can't just be a kidnapper. There has to be more to it.
Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
No, there definitely has to be more to this guy than... Oh yeah, he's the kidnapper. I mean, there's an intricate part about him, obviously, because he kind of forces... I swear I can speak, I promise. Forces a timeline amongst the story, in a sense. Because without him, there wouldn't be, like, a sense of urgency. There wouldn't be a sense of, oh, I need to get this done, or, oh, I need to get here, you know. It would just be like, oh, this is happening. I'm just going to try to survive, and, you know, you could survive by any means, really. But with this, it's more of like, okay, now, you know, this is going to happen. But the thing is, Rose was taken by the Dark Woman, and I don't mean that in any other way. She has a name. I can't remember it. Starts with a B, I think. I want to say Bridget, but I'm almost certain it's not. In any case, though, I'm almost, well, we have to assume that Rose was God damn it, Alice. I'm getting all these names mixed up now. Alice is the name of our wife, and I'm assuming that Alice was kidnapped by the mysterious woman, the Shadow Woman. And I mean, you already know I was going to take that. Now, I can't remember. Okay, so it has to be my other trigger there. I was going to say, I can't remember what the brake slash... Ooh, damn. Tokyo Drift. Can't remember what the... ooh, alright. The brake or reverse was. But we found it out. I mean, there has to be a handbrake, too. I'm not even hitting a brake. It's literally sliding. It has that bad of handling. It's a good thing it's a Jeep, though. Imagine if someone just parked their car there. There's no way we would have did this otherwise. Now, I'm not going to switch cars. I am going to stay with that. I just wanted to see what was in here. It's a radio.
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBF FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big-shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order, either. Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now, because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note, I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
It's alright, Pat. I forgive you. I mean, I don't know if Alan does. Alan kind of seemed like an asshole, especially at the beginning. I understand, you know, you want a vacation and stuff, but it wasn't like... I don't know. He just comes off as an asshole towards, it's definitely not the way I'm supposed to go anyways. Towards his fans and, even Pat. I mean, that's the only two fans we've really seen, and oh shit, is Pat and Rose. I swear to God that read slow visibility ahead, but that obviously that doesn't make any sense. Must have been low visibility ahead. Let's check this out right here. Checkpoint reached. Can you imagine trying to walk all that? It's probably what I'm going to end up doing, trying to find those collectibles, though. Here, another radio. This isn't the same spot. It can't be, no. It wasn't even the same layout. I'm not sure.
Welcome back to KBF FM. Hope you enjoyed that too.
Doesn't have the telescopes,
now,
though.
Doc, you were talking about life and finding that special someone, that soulmate.
Well, you were talking about that. I was saying I don't buy it.
Well, see, to me that's strange because I always pegged you as a hopeless romantic.
You got me there, Pat. But I think love's where you look for it. And you need to do a lot of looking, sure. But the idea that there's that one special person out there for you, and if you miss that chance, it's gone forever and you're forever incomplete. I mean, isn't that depressing? Or, heck, childish even? There's plenty of fish in the sea.
And apparently a fisherman has a fishing analogy for everything, but what you're saying, isn't that a little harsh?
Well, no. What I am saying is that your potential for finding that connection isn't limited to what's essentially a chance encounter. How is that harsh?
Yeah, well, I guess that's a nice thought, but let me say something personal here.
Okay.
Now, well, I don't disagree with you exactly, but I can't really fit that together with what I feel, what I felt for someone, because she was the one. She was. And I let her drift away from me. Maybe I didn't put in the work, I don't know, but, well, since then, and it was a long time ago, but since then there hasn't been anyone, not like her. And I'm not saying I dwell on her or haven't moved on. I like my life. I'm not living in the past, but I do miss the way she completed me.
You can't argue with the heart, Pat.
I'm sorry, folks. I had kind of a scary experience last night, and let's just say it's shaken a few things loose.
Fair enough. I mean, almost being killed by, I don't want to say lunatic, but at this point, a random FBI agent for absolutely doing nothing and for someone else's own accord. I mean, obviously it's not really our fault, but still, it would suck. I would look at my life different and be like, well, not sure if I could go in there. Sign me up, boys. I'm gonna do that Tokyo drift. That time I was actually trying to drift too.
Early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
And if I get the speed, probably drift around. Nice. Alright. I had enough fun with the car for a while. I think we beaten it up a little bit there. Checkpoint, eh? Knew there's something over here. What am I looking at for time? Good. I'm good. Do you see a manuscript page up ahead? I want to get that so I know what's going on. Sarah in the radio station.
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
Yeah, really? He's willing to kill me. So, in 1970, a volcanic eruption below Cauldron Lake, while relatively minor, caused most of the deep mining tunnels to collapse or flood. 32 miners lost their lives in the calamity, and all mining around Bright Falls came to a final stop. Now, many of the remaining buildings are protected as historical landmarks. See, I can read. I just can't speak.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
Heard a door close.
Wait,
Where the hell are you?
change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around
You
by you.
want to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello! Ah! I'm gonna kill him!
I would too, fuck.
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
Jump over that slide down. Okay, I might actually... That's slightly terrifying.
It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
I was joking about the sliding down that, but after that happened, screw that. Stock up on some ammunition and whatnot. Ooh, thermos. It's a good thing I came down here then. I mean, I probably had to, but don't need the batteries. More ammo. Take that. Ooh, a trap door. Caution. Beware of falling. Almost fell off the other edge too. Anything behind me? Nothing behind me. What does this say? Thomas Zane in love with Barbara Jagger. Barbara,
When
that was her
Thomas
name.
Zane fell for Barbara Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse.
Words getting thrown around a lot lately. Muse. I got the revolver I don't need. So there must be a boss fight coming up ahead or something. It's just as bad. Look at them all. Damn. Okay, nope. I'm gonna die. Yep. There's no way I was running by him. I knew if I'd stayed there, I was just gonna get blindsided, so. Not gonna look at that again, obviously. I think the best choice of dropping that, maybe. Go for these guys up top. To be honest, I can afford to be a little bit more liberal with what they give me. Don't think so. Cool. In any game I play, you guys will probably notice that I always keep something on stock. And it's not because of any really, like, I don't know, big reason. It's just, I like to be prepared, for lack of a better word. Fuck that. Let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in. I'm not dealing with that shit. I will run through this entire segment if I have to. Get away from these inanimate objects. That's the word of the day, by the way, if you guys didn't realize. Okay. As long as I don't have to worry about the other side of the train car, I guess. lack of a better word. Okay, I'm going up. I don't really want to open it, but I guess I can. Shit. That's not fair. I'm gonna die. I didn't want to use a flashbang, but I didn't want to die either, so... Probably gonna stop when we get to the next checkpoint.
What the hell?
It's like a shadow tornado. I
The
need to
only
cut
way
the
to
power.
reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
God. You gotta drive all the way down there, turn off the power, and come back. Easier said than done, probably. If I can't run these guys over. Surprised that didn't kill him in all honesty. These guys are up for the killing. Cool. Cool. Alright. Yeah. I'm gonna end it now because I don't know when the next checkpoint will be. And with my luck, it might be a little bit ahead. And then also I can stop this whole irritatingly checking the Steam overlay when I get to a checkpoint. Which, I mean, I'm not like breaking up the flow of the game. I'm just taking like a couple extra seconds, but still. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. If you haven't to say, comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe and share, as it really helps me out. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.